Well, hello there, YouTube family. I'm so glad that you decided to join me again on my channel, Smile With Me, for another video with words of encouragement. Today, I want to encourage you around loving yourself. And I have two Bible verses that I want to start out with that will center around this topic. The first one comes from Proverbs 19:8, and it's coming from the easy to read version. Be a friend to yourself. Do all that you can to be wise. Try hard to understand, and you will be rewarded. The next verse is coming from Mark chapter 12, verse 31, and it's also in the easy to read version. And it says, the second most important command is this: love your neighbor the same as you love yourself. I want to talk to you about loving yourself. Please don't get it mixed up with when I say loving yourself, we're talking about being arrogant, being haughty, self-centered, or boastful. That is not what I am talking about. Loving yourself is when I am talking about how you will embrace everything about yourself. You can't love other people fully until you can love yourself. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about doing that, okay? So I did some research on self-love. And I found a lot of interesting stuff out there. And I was like, oh man, I've got to hop back on here and share this with my family and my followers and stuff. So the first thing that it talked about is having self-confidence in yourself. Knowing that you can do it. I had to have self-confidence, as you know, to hop on here and create this YouTube channel for you guys. I am so outside of my comfort zone doing this right here. But you know what? I'm starting to get really into it and I'm really enjoying it. So I had to tell myself, you can do it. I had to be a cheerleader for myself. And I have several other people who are my cheerleaders as well to remind me that, you know what, Lisa, you can do this. You need the same thing. I'm happy to be your cheerleader to tell you, I know you can do it. You got this, friend. You can do it. The other thing is having self-worth, knowing your value. Don't ever dumb yourself down for anybody else just so that they will like you or no, we don't do things like that. Don't cheapen yourself. Don't ever cheapen yourself for someone just so that you can fit in with a crowd or a group or anything like that. Don't do that. You're important. Know that you're important and that you're smart and you're beautiful and that you can do whatever you want to do. The next thing it listed was not worrying about what other people's opinions are about you. That is something that I had to learn just a few years ago. Trust me, I mean, at my age, it took me to just a few years ago to really embrace not really caring about what other people thought about me. I know that somebody can say whatever they want to about me, and if it is not true, it simply isn't true. But if they want to believe that, fine, go, enjoy it. But I know, and God knows what happens behind closed doors. He knows the days that I am on my knees and praying, that I am struggling, with the little foxes that are trying to spoil the vine. That is me and God that knows about that, and others don't know about it. And that's what's happening behind closed doors. And I know that God has my back. So if anybody wants to go out there and believe some craziness out there about me, that's up to them. But I know for a fact, what I am doing. You have to forgive yourself. So what if you made some stupid decision or or chose to go take a different route, on something in your career or your family, or whatever it was, so what if you screwed something up? Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Did you hear me? Forgive yourself. It is okay. Take the first step and forgive yourself and start walking in the right pathway. Give yourself a break. Know when to say no. Things in life are overwhelming. You need to know when to ask for help. This pandemic has brought a lot of illness, sickness into people's families, for themselves. They're dealing with parents, elderly parents. They're dealing with children who may be ill. And a lot of times, life in general just gets overwhelming. And we have to give ourselves permission to just say no and ask for help. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is surrounding yourself with the right people. You want to make sure that you connect with people who are going where you want to go. I listened to a mentor named Real Talk Kim. She is so powerful, and she always talks about how drama connects to drama. Happiness connects to happiness. Joy connects to joy. Chaos connects to confusion. I don't know about you, but I don't want drama and I don't want chaos and confusion, because those things are not of God. I do not want that in my life. I have to walk away from people who want drama. I can't do that in my life. I need to continue to follow people who are going where I'm trying to go. And that's how you get positivity into your life. You don't bring in those folks, you don't bring in those foxes that want to spoil the vines. No, no, no. We don't have time for that. So I encourage you today to please love yourself. Be okay with you. Don't be boastful. Don't be prideful. Don't be arrogant, haughty, self-centered. None of that. Instead, develop self-confidence, self-worth. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And you can't love your neighbor fully unless you love yourself. Forgive yourself. Give yourself a break and just say no. Again, you can't take care of others. You can't be the caregiver for someone else until you take care of you. What's going to happen to them if you're not taking care of you? Take a break. It's okay. Ask for help. And last but not least, surround yourself with the right people. Get rid of that chaos, confusion, and that drama. Seek joy. Choose happiness. Things are going to bring you peace. I'm so proud of you for loving yourself. Keep it up. You got this, my friends. You got this. Don't forget, keep watching. Tune in to my YouTube channel, Smile With Me, because I want you to be able to smile your way through. You got this. You can do it. Love yourself. Love yourself. Because let me remind you again, Proverbs 19:8 says, be a friend to yourself. Do all that you can to be wise. Try hard to understand, and you will be rewarded. When it says to try hard to understand, it makes me think of when I used to, at the previous school that I used to work at, they used to have the 7 habits of happy kids, 7 healthy habits of a happy kid. And habit number 5 simply said, to seek first to understand and then to be understood. You're going to be rewarded for that according to Proverbs 19:8. It said, try hard to understand, and then you will be rewarded. And Mark 12:31 is telling you that the second most important commandment is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Don't spread any drama. Don't spread any chaos and confusion, because those things are not of God. Choose joy, choose happiness, and choose peace. And those are the characteristics that you want to spread to your neighbors. Spread that to the masses. Enjoy your day, friends. I love you. Mwah. Don't forget, join me again on my channel, Smile With Me. Subscribe, share it, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. More videos will be coming soon. I have a long list of things that I want to talk to you about. Smile With Me. If you're looking for me on YouTube, you have to type in Smile With Me with a smiley face at the end, and then you can find me. Thanks again. Love you. Bye.